Guys, we need to talk. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, there is a very, very serious and sensitive matter we need to talk about. See, it might seem as though this season we have a lot more spiritually sensitive housemates than usual. And it makes it more interesting, ladies and gentlemen. And I am saying all of this because of a conversation that happened between KOYIN and Sultana this morning, right after the housemates were done with their workout session in the arena. Ladies and gentlemen, I listened to this conversation, and to be quite frank with you, I was taken aback, but at the same time, I wasn't particularly shocked, because this is not the first time I would hear a housemate, say such a thing as what KOYIN said. Now, for those of you that missed it, let me tell you, let me retell it. Let me retell it. So, KOYIN was telling Sultana this morning that his spirit is warning him about Imisi. Yep. He said his spirit is warning him. Now, a lot of people do not really believe in African spirituality or maybe religious spirituality, but there is such a thing where, people meet people for the first time and, they just feel unsettled. There's so much turmoil going on within them, and they just feel like, nah, my energy and yours do not match. Or some people find themselves in certain spaces, such as Big Brother's house, and they begin to feel unsettled, having certain people come within their space all the time. And that is exactly what KOYIN was explaining and describing to Sultana. So according to him, everything he's doing, Emissy comes to him and tells him to teach her. For example, the other day, he was in the pool swimming, and Emissy came into the pool as well to swim, and then she said she doesn't know how to swim, that he should teach her how to swim, and he taught her how to swim. And it was a very, very interesting moment between both of them. Now, aside that, there's been also a lot of things, from time to time, Emissy goes to him and they have conversations. Now, I do not know what else she has asked him to teach her, but it's been happening like that. And so KOYIN was telling Sultana that, that it's gotten to the point where anytime he wants to go outside to the garden and, he sees her around, he always asks his spirit that, okay, should I go outside? If you don't want me to go outside, let this woman go outside first. And then sometimes Imisi would go outside first. So for him, that is the feedback from his spirit that no, you should not go outside, And Sultana, as much as she talks a lot, she found it quite intriguing, because she was like, now wow. Guys, even me, when I was listening to the conversation, I'm like, hey, this is serious. I mean, if we were in church right now, or maybe we were in a spiritual gathering and somebody said such a thing, I would begin to wonder like, could it be that person carries something around them? Or could it be that there is something that's about to happen that your spirit is actually alerting you about, and you are supposed to be awake and in tune with your spirit, or let's call it intuition? Because guys, all the whilst KOYIN was talking, the one thing that kept on ringing in my head was, dude, okay, your spirits / your intuition. It could be your intuition, it could be your spirit, whichever, but it sounded more like his intuition, guys. And I'm going to be frank with all of you. I'm not going to sit here as a judge of spiritual matters and tell you that, oh my God, maybe Imisi is dangerous. Oh my God, he should definitely listen to his spirit, blah, 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 blah. Guys, I don't know. Because let's not forget that all of these housemates are different individuals with different personalities, different characters, different behavioral patterns from different walks of lives, with different ideologies, with different idiosyncrasies. So they can never be the same. And also, it does not make matters easy for all of them, because they are all in a competition and games will be played. People will get suspicious about their fellow housemate. People will definitely instantly see competitors, contenders, opponents in their fellow housemates. People will instantly see their fellow housemates as targets. They will target one another to eliminate one another from the game. And so a lot of things will be playing mind games with them. A lot of behaviors, in fact, even the littlest thing, the littlest move from their fellow housemates will ring an alarm of suspicion in their heads. So when KOYIN was talking, in a way, I could totally understand where he was coming from. That spirit of suspicion, always suspecting everybody, trust issues here and there, and it is normal. But as I have mentioned before, I said that KOYIN was not the only housemate that has had such suspicions about Imisi. Now, there was Otega, guys. If you recall, 2 nights ago, during that gossip session where they were psychoanalyzing different housemates and different potential ships in the house, Otega had mentioned to his crew that when you talk to Imisi, she is not talking on the surface level, that she's actually speaking on a spiritual level. Like she is from another, like she's speaking from another dimension. Now, Faith was trying to rationalize what Otega was saying. He was saying that, oh, the girl has a lot of trauma. She's going through a lot, she's had a lot of sordid experiences in her life. So she's going through a lot, so that's why when you talk to her, you hear a lot of deep things that she tells you about her life and her family. But Otega kept on insisting that no, that this girl, that the level that she's on, the rest of them, they don't really understand that level, that they need to really pay attention. So the conversation was not particularly consistent because everybody was trying to chip into the conversation. And that was when Kola, who has also become sort of buddies with Emissy, also stated his own, or rather shared his own experience in one of his conversations with her. He said, whilst they were talking, Emissy had asked him that, oh, if I win the show, will you be happy for me? And he said he was taken aback by that question because, come on, I'm also here. I'm also playing to win. Why would you ask me such a question? He had said that as much as he was taken aback by a question, he had gone ahead to respond to her. He had said, oh, yes, of course, I'll be happy for you. Now, he said what surprised him in that moment was that she did not say that, oh, you too, if you win, I will also be happy for you. That she did not say that. So he just responded, and that was where that particular question and answer session ended. So he had said that, and he was looking at the faces of the other people in that gossip gang, probably for some sort of explanation of whatever that meant. But the explanation did not quickly come because, of course, as we were having the conversation, the cameras kept on, moving sometimes because the conversation was just too lengthy. And ladies and gentlemen, listening to KOYIN explaining his own feelings, his own perception about Imisi this morning to Sultana, guys, I started adding 2 and 2 together, and a lot of things is coming to my mind. I was thinking a lot, but then I told myself that, Glory, listen, the show is not even up to 1 week yet, so I'm not going to sit here and formulate superstitions and formulate speculations to tell people that, oh, maybe this is this and that is that. I'm not going to do that, all right? I'm not going to do that. Also, I am not going to sit here and invalidate the feelings of these housemates just yet, because let's not forget, they are the ones experiencing the show with one another. Also, add what I've just said with the many other things that I just explained earlier on this video, right? So I'm just going to leave it at that, but I would love to hear your thoughts about this. What do you all think about KOYIN's feelings, about his spirit warning him about what's her name now, Imisi? Because as I said before, this is sounding like a spiritual matter, yeah, but on my part, I'm going to just see it as trust issues between competitors, right? It could be more than that for them, yeah, who knows? But let me hear your thoughts. Go ahead and share in the comment section below. Now, moving on to the next gist, ladies and gentlemen, it's not been even up to 1 week of the birth of this new relationship between Victory and GIGI Jasmine. Victory is already tired. The guy is already exhausted. This guy is sick and tired of seeing GIGI crying and asking him all the damn time, are you still feeling me? What do you think about me? Are you still feeling me? I saw you with this other girl. I saw you talking to this other girl. The guy is tired. And he being a psychologist, he has told us several times that, girl, listen, you're too soft. And I like you the way you are, but you need to be strong, because at the end of the day, We're going to interact with people. He has said this to her. He has also told her that, listen, I'm always going to be here for you. But what Gigi wants is, she wants this guy to literally be following her all around the house. And Victory is not that type of person. Victory still wants to connect with people, build more alliances. Because at the end of the day, nobody carried anybody come Big Brother's house. Nobody carried anybody to Big Brother's house. They all came as individuals, even though some of them have possibly encountered one another outside the house, or maybe they are friends, or maybe they are G's or bros or whatever they call themselves. These housemates are individually playing the game, and they are here for the money. So I could totally understand everything Victory was saying, but at the same time, I was sort of applauding GIGI Jasmine, because, ladies and gentlemen, that girl is smart. If she's doing what I think she's doing, she's smart. Because look around the house. Different housemates are creating drama. They are creating chaos around the house. They are getting into confrontations, altercations. Malices have started brewing already. People are gossiping. People are manipulating. People are doing whatever they want to do in the name of the game. Now, she is not built that way. The way she is built is possibly a manipulative lover girl. And her own way of playing the game is playing the script of a lover who is at the receiving end of unrequited love from her supposed shipping partner. And it just might be that Victory is playing into her hands, into her game, and is completely oblivious to whatever she is doing. So I applaud her for it, because it's going to make for a very, very strong and powerful storyline. Because if you look at those two people, Victory and GIGI Jasmine, they are a very, very unconventional ship. One would expect that GIGI Jasmine would be shipping with K-Bobo, because he's big, she's big, like literally, you know. But when you compare what she has with Victory, you would think that Victory would want to go for someone like Day. Yeah, because, you know, aesthetically, that is the convention you see in society of people that are dating most of the time. So I have this feeling that she's trying to create the storyline of this girl that loves this guy so much. The guy is not giving her attention. And then viewers are going to start dragging Victory and calling him a player boy because he's not spending all of his days and all of his time with her. So it's a very, very similar story. And depending on how she plays it, it might work out for her. It might buy her longevity in the game. Victory, on the other hand, it depends on how he plays the game. And it could also work for him as a guy who is being forced to be with one girl and not play with every other housemate. Yeah. So guys, there's still a lot more to this, and I am currently enjoying what's happening, but I don't know about you, so I would love to hear your thoughts. So just go ahead, share in the comment section below. I will see you guys on another video soon. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and bye.